nsia etoso mprenu ewo demu no ene de no abo ene kita won sabo so meda etoso edu nsia wa fimie bien echire edu nsia no ene yede enwume no nsia kase bo no ebrem nsem ahodo a etwagu Ghana manchia regency nsia ni nyinamu no yakuru chagu nkrata so ebekenkan de ama wo se enwume no nsia kase bo na ene nsem ahodo a ebetodwa ewo kase no bi ene se mampanye his excellency John Dramani Mahama ene ne wakata bo okujeto abla kwa baso pa sefra mantemfo ebetimi afa ne ntoma papa fra na ewo no so ne modern bo entia na wo mampanye nsem krono mu ene wo de aso akobo forma 24-hour market no ukopiem ewo Japan tongu a eho no wo de aso abofoma ye ba be hyase na ye be kwa kopiem ewo Accra High Court na ho na court ebu abaya na nse no nam TikTok se mampanyi edemoa na eku omo bedi ade no wo ma ne se wonko da fiase enfie sei ye de munchemu eba abesom eno achi oso afo a wo hwe ye duane mu nsem so de betu jase se de wonom enya esen ahodo eno beboa ama ehye hu dwadie no etimi akoso ewo nom adwadie mu nsem wei ene nsem ahodo pin ne yesi ne koso ye de baba som se enwumre bremu no nsia kase bo na kase yi ebe wasom da na enwumaku edidi so yi adaroma nwumaku eso yasene bi na kwado scar rentals wasi ehyan papa ne boda from se wo person papa ede edi ujuma wo kwa bedi nto program bi ase wo kwa na wo person ajeje ho adem na so koduru ase afra wo se boga no enu achi ma mo ye music video titru underground artists amoba mo person hodo ede atwa mo music videos no obehu na kwado scar rentals a bibia ede dem boko na so utia etika ketua bi ane ma wo hyan boyi na so de akodi ujuma enu achi na kwado home apartment ono aso boy asena nwumre ya jumedie kase boy ebi 8 midru aboboa na kwado apartment say what ne bo asisi adan no ahodo asoto se wo pe 2 bedroom 3 bedroom 5 bedrooms adan no edan ahodo bi a wo pe ewo mu no na kwado sisi wo ba obenya bi e de amanu achi na kwado 5-star hotel se wo wetu kwan no obedu kumase na senkran na wo pe ba bi ajejo ho na watimi adaso na ye pade chia wato wa kwantu ne sonso na se wabedu dwumade bi ase na wo pe ba bi di utiato no na kwado 5-star hotel ewo ho edema eno achi Lady Diners collection mpaboa papa nebo eda fompa Ghana made mpaboa hodo asoto no se de open bia Lady Diners wakofa bia benti se open mpaboa nko ade a se ye no sneakers cambu Wellington boot cha wahene mai bi eno waje ukente na opa bi de so Lady Diners collection wose brabeje wo de mema so waje o captain na opa efie mpaboa slippers no papa Ghana made ones a oba Lady Diners collection obenya bi ede ma Lady Diner ewo kumase awnaga junction wo numbers na egusu so ofra utia osika no wa order utifie ni agbom kokoko tukọ beje woni ma Lady Diners collection eno ekasa nwumaku ehu na so yasena kase eboyi ebi edu aboboa ano okenkanfo enwumre mu eyemme ema dodo biribi wo chidika do super duper international me ena kase emidi mutintima na yenche ho no mayembora ensem no ne yenche ensem na se a yesase na yesase afri mampanyi his excellency John Dramani Mahama akache na ene no ode aprobo hye so no kopie mu e wo framantem wo na ne dwumadie na se no ena wakasa de atugya wo kire se framantem fo se de mate atem de esanse wo aban ba so nwuma hodo wasi ne buase no wabiebie wo eye framantem mu a eyade atiti wo no makwan no akwantempon se yagina ne naso ye pa na enum na mampanyi kasa se ni nyina mu no yesi etu obeto na egina chiginafo pa wo gina na chinti no ansa na framantemfo ebenya asampuntu nyuma we nyina no na ye wono mra se bedwani papa wonom enya no nti wo gina sa akonya we so ebo mra se bedwani eyasam okujeto ablakwa se wono etimi prempuntu papa ede bre eyaframantemfo ene framantemfo so watimi ati asem de rato aso kire se no mu pii yenkwoti esem ahodo a wode to gya ne bi.
The revitalization of this factory will create sustainable jobs in the Dwapong area. It will strengthen Ghana's textile value chain, and it will reposition Dwapong as a vibrant industrial hub, complementing our broader investments in agriculture, commerce, and infrastructure. And one of the things somebody asked was where we're going to get the cotton to spin. Arrangements are being made to sign a memorandum of understanding with the government of Benin to supply us with cotton from Benin to feed the factory in Ghana. I wish to inform Togbu Mamao and the workers of Volta Star Textiles Limited that very soon the transaction advisor is bringing
no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na was adwumade no ase no e na wakasa de to je se wo hwe Ghana ha ade atitiri wa edi mutintiman e ma afi apem anya se afi mpimedua bien ene e kire aduonu enai 2024 abato no Ghana fo agi tutu kotoma NDC aban no wonom asemfo baakwa no wo kan 24-hour economy so wo ba adwuma bia no e be run fita no pa egosi na najo da suom sakosi na no pa so no na eno na aban ba wo ba mane se wo sase a no wo sase free 24-hour market ne nyinam no mantam dunsia no wa Ghana ha no obia ebenya sa 24-hour market no emu baako ne no na mampanyi ekopie mu ewo fra mantam no wakasa de atoja wo kire se wonom ebehya se wo de aso abofom a nyame adoma fra mantam fo kura friend se Japan no wonom ebenya 24-hour market ne bia mampanyi kire se ne mahodo bi kan ho yenkotie se de wo si kire 24-hour market no ekoso emu.
Member of Parliament, our hard-working Minister of Foreign Affairs, indeed, I mean, being here, I must tell you that he's among my hardest working ministers. And every credit that I have attained on the international scene, it is he who has done the legwork. The UN resolution on reparations, it was him who did all the traveling to convince the 123 countries.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nebusia for yebesre moda de edin ka bo ne sisi no abra no wo bo yewro kuja to abla kwa aba so se wono na aprempuntu nyuma papa de aba framantamu na de edin ka bo animum abra no wo kwa akode aso abofom ama 24-hour market no yetime bi ano ewo framantamu a de mu nsem som mo na mayemfri yewra nsem ne mo ne mbonwura mu Accra High Court ukopie mu Accra High Court na no wada ebeto ntentan video so na abaya ye friend say Kamela Al Hassan wono wadi kasefoni bia bepia bonte a wo kire say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nsa na obenya aba no wo ye nyankamade ahodo bi nam so me no wode enwan ne mponche ahodo ekose nsa ase na maami ekasa ene no mu na kasefoni ni ba bonte ye te say Accra High Court ato nsa friend say ne nsema waka na emum ebia na no krenti won fa ensema ahodo a edi adanse say ampa mampanyi nie wode moane hyefom nie ne no na wokwae no wanya ensemfo bia na ne dai na Accra High Court says womrai no omra no fa atemu etwa to okra ensa asem no so na enum na kowie se de abaya no wanya nyina so anya danse bia ma ekira se na mampanyi de mo ahodo se de wokan se wode chance ate be pritum ya bedi Ghana mampanyi akonya no enimu santi court a se wonkodem emfie baako afe baako no wode kwakodem no wode asom na wowie a wose go ensin no moment kwa ebonim na no achi no aloya fo etimi kopiem ene centrofo etitwen koma wo kire nsem nyina se de si court e wo court na ne yenkotie nsem ne bi embra
ama wano abe plead guilty to the offenses are the born but ene eba en na chese ne obeje ne punishment and as a judgment na court no etrase no ohun say first count na ye the born no ya involve the electronic abuse no court ne say oni jurisdiction na chese oni hu to me esanse so chain district court no enti ontimi mfa punishment no emma no. And because of that, the court boss account then eguye. And the second counter abuse of public conduct. In the end, also court to say, "My many before when they will to me say SOT not the punishment at the manor." In a lawyer for S-ray say, "Oh, who mobo na until the name any the enchano." Mobe kaya sa punishment no second count no. A whole punishment there up a maximum of 3 years. Misdemeanor, but a maximum of 3 years. But court no na be say, ma menu sooner or than a deal. A cost will be brave organ has to say, enti SSA or ye bibia, a bit me the Brunibeka said deterrent. Said the bear and crophobe brave, intimate form on shares are no man. Now, lawyer for Asrabia, ma mene say, Uncle them, if ya say, a fibako. Enti na one abayen kokon enti se muhu ya na chese de kosi ya nse Camila Alasa court say onko dem afi ba so de ba bosumi mu na chese ko be se bosumi nwotwe na chese on fan 70 that is the buyer
engineers Accra High Court and some pay bante Mame Camila Alhassan we kwakosom Ghana ban wo emfisia efiase efeba ko no de to no fo na no achi no entiniwafo mo so mo fa nyamfutu na mo fa entum ho na ye kwansam foforo mu a obi anim se obepie Ghana ha de afe ne afe bia no ye wo afasha soronko e de tense holiday a eno eya afofida e de ma Ghana akuafo nyina e National Farmers Day no na nyankopon ya adoma afi mu ene ebedi de etoso aduanan mienu 42nd National Farmers Day na no mu ena oswafo wo hwe yen apomuden sem so eno achi waswafo wono we food and agricultural minister Owura Eric Opoku we no wono wakasa de atudwa said na anu ada se enche sa afofida ye babedi ma Ghana akuafo nyina no Easy Company Limited wono e de ehyen ba ko abram pickup ehyen ba ko ba wono achi no wo de motorcycle no wo de makomako aduo no 20 ena wo de akon mo se 1 year no afa ma nyankopan ya de ma akuafo da no wono mbewini best farmer of the year any best crop winning of the year no one time farmer sankrofo no won so efa ndi won du manemboa e ma sa de be ya kuaye no etimi ya homekan na maba na enwuma bunu no e de won ho betimi ahyasa kuaye adwumani no to aso a wo kire ensen ma hodo pi yenkotie se de wasi kire mbufai.
That I also add my voice in thanking Easy Groups for generously donating to this cause. As you are all aware, when agriculture goes wrong, nothing else in this country can go right. Because all of us here survive on food. Without food, there will be hunger. And as you are aware, if we are asked to spell hungry, you see that hungry is there. And so, somebody who is hungry is also angry. Hunger will never allow any individual to think about what he or she can do in life. You get irritated, you get too emotional, and there's nothing you can do. And our farmers are available 24 hours to ensure that they make food available for every Ghanaian. But they are not celebrated. They are not properly rewarded. This time around, His Excellency President Mahama wants the Ghanaian farmers to be properly rewarded and recognized. And that is why we extended that invitation to the general public. That government is for all of us, and the farmer is there to serve all of us. Let us all take interest in the farmers' welfare, in promoting the interests of the farmer, in mobilizing resources to ensure that the farmer is motivated to put in his best to make sure that we have food in abundance. 4th December 2026 is the day set aside to celebrate our hardworking farmers. For the first time, the response we are receiving from the general public is an indication of the confidence, the absolute confidence that the public has banked in government and the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Over the years, the National Best Farmer is given some amount of money for him to provide
Ebaya enra eba de okopie mu omrahye bedwafie mu o Ghana eye nkran popuni mantemu a na ensema hodo efiri wo ba manebo a eba nyina ne se eye okopie mu e wo omrahye bedwamu a edom kuma wono wo omrahye bedwafie ene afenso sentrofo batanku a wonom ekwatron semfiri omrahye bedwafie to nkra de ma yenya bi kan ma mo no eye nanra da Bank of Ghana wono asoye a wo hye Ghana fo nyina sikasem so wonom wonom eba akonta a kire eye omrahye bedwamu no wonom amakwan amadom kuma no na afenso sentrofo eni krosia mansen ehu bi na o matwero mpo e dia bekire na enumu na Owura Honorable Sampan wono wakasa dia tudwa se wono de obi anim se wogina apre national chairman e NPP anya okuonim na ene ya nopa okokro dwumadie so no wakasa dia tudwa se wodi eye Bank of Ghana governor ho ya uye papa esan se wo man bia na se panyin bia ye ma odi bra e wan wo awo akese pa na se oba be ya konta e de akire omanmu ni nyina no no de wonte ase da se eye Bank of Ghana governor wo ba be ya konta akire mra se bedwam na dom kuma e wo mra se bedwam e na afenso se nkrofo a wono ba kire ma Ghana fo akote bia hu se ampa yesika Bank of Ghana jeje ye ne se sidi na ye se da form no ampa wo de dollar atofo ma na sidi mom ne da form no wantimi anya sa nkrem na no odi ho yaw ye wura kwaso kire nsem no pi e kan yenkotie se de wosi etotoma ne wo no
Ghana nche wo se wo mu fanya di wo mu pe edi an ye friend transparency enura omsom ko e bibia e friend accountability series me boa se ko bunkunta akire Ghana fo Emma Minister Lance Bertrand say one more achieve 84% at their bend operation their bend success 9 months in as for meanwhile no soon guarantee coffee na area west are some tree a lake no cry e ko for e to mine e guarantee wo na ya say me ko yimi fo na me doctor no catch him say what achieve 84% and to no dey share wa na we here then send them amene mi speak yi send your stage eduru ma ka say eduru yari na enti sansam no a wo mu ye na aden na yempese ye beti asema ekoso Bank of Ghana a public entity o your my Ghana dia bibiara wo mu ye biara no emse ye hunu mu me ka pa say ba do twa mu governor twa mu ko ye na onse GTV omuyi almost network bia as a parliament of Ghana meboa na eba ntuwa be asesi TV su bia no
enti eno nsema wona bo sampan wode koto dwa e wone kokroko dwumadie so na wasa kokroko dwumadie no aso na wona bo Dr. Ben Ochre Ankra wono so kasa wode tudwa wo kire se sa asema papa abeken wonte asese se dom kuma no mo amane bobia na wasanka mo so mo bo e wo enu adana na se mutimi ka se yesi ya to punu mo so mo kono adan na empremprem wona wantimi amusa mra se bedwam chiame se oh speaker na den na ye ba be ka elmamu akontabuo mu sika sama kire ye na yesi MPP fo anase dom kuma omra se bedwam ye mpie na afenso sentrofo MP no wona wo to amane se na den ekosi sen de na wante a empremprem hona enu ada no wantimi amusa mra se bedwam chiame se senti na se course na wona bo Dr. Ochre oikoso kire nsemu a wototo bi emane ye se wo nyina ekosi a wo kokroko dwumadie so ne entie se de ono so ebuta ne nsem fae
Yema obi adwuma se onya nipa no ewo asudie se efimre komre no oba no obebu akonta e kire oman nti parliament se MPs no e oma mutumi ka se ebia ya tworo question ti oye written question na de ko na otie ye ne de ba order paper no so a na ya frɛ sa government official and as institution so momra be yi nsensem bia no sɛ ne agbesi kan no bia na nyama bi asi a ɔman no yɛnte ase papa ɛtɔda na susu ampa wo ya yɛ nko na onim ne yɛnti a wo yɛ nso ya yɛ tie kyerɛ ne nim ana yɛ ni the rightful information ti Ghana be kyerɛ mu wo kyerɛ mu a ebetu aba sɛ nya wo bɛka no ɛtɔ asom ebetu nso aba sɛ ɛntɔ asom until we prove further tisanya me etai koso na emu ba ko ne se ya ka se Bank of Ghana officials mumra na nyema bi a SCC se e bo obosia se e disika ni bi ye nnwuma ne bi a ya ye bi a enkanka ne ne ayente e ho ase no mumra na mmekiri. Let's put on record say ombisa questions na institution ne ba ebi wo ho a omo bisa nsem na ya ma obi atie bi ebi wo so a yemma afoforo entie nkomo no ne bekoso enti den na bema yakasa ebi a sa asem we die emuaya a yesusu se beba no ebi a ensese kwa abonti e ho no esese ebi a nkomo ma enchiremu kakra But it's one pass, a yenina, yajapadi, yenina, yesika.
Dr. Ben Ochre Ankra or also none of this man that day what the Kotuja Koko Jumedi so now one some from one on yet one and some so diana a Dr. Johnson a Siama one and a Ghana Sika Crabia one was a penny pan was a eto and Yama or governor at the Maga Bank of Ghana one on ne one so Casadin Semia Tuja watch say they say the Oko PM our Bank of Ghana ya share ya Kragana Sika Nanum one of Aja Sika or my Sika Crabia would war a Yamakuma Edunum 50 rural banks and a Ghana as a CID one of Obama near so one beshe no be rural banks I would only be into Obama near said say oh honor it's the one community bank no ebi about wa e man anyo my son say the one more boa said be a Ghana ni bia benya baby sika papa ekra ne sika one enkonya ehho asem eno etu Obama near say eye Cantonment Community Bank no so eka ho and afin so Airport Hills Community Bank ni eka ho na doctor etu asbo community banks I would pia one eka sa enche we enkotie ahodo ni bia obobo kan ho.
Second reform, and this is the substantive one, is on the introduction of urban community banking. 50 years ago, we established rural banks because many communities were too far from the formal banking sector. Today, the challenge is different. A person may live near a bank branch and still be unable to access the financial services that they so need. Exclusion has not disappeared. It has only changed its address. For example, being near a bank is not the same as being served by one. Of course, there are households in Accra right here. Households that can see a bank tower from the top, from their front door. They can see a bank tower, but they have never had a loan from it. Mobile money, fintech, and digital services have widened access enormously, and we should say so. But access is not the same as service. And when national policy opens a financing window or eases a pressure or supports a sector, the benefit too often stops at the doors of the largest institutions. It should reach the trader, the artisan, and the small business in every community. So we are creating the room for community banks to be established wherever they are needed, rural or urban. Which is why you should not be surprised.
Justice Williams Atuguba aye otemuafo a wasom e Ghana Court of Batano Supreme Court aye wakwa ahomejie mu na dwumadi a yesehema na yede eja ne kwan amana kwa na ahomejie mu no eno ase na doctor akasa wode atoja wo kire se ena neji pi panse ne wono wasom court of Batan aye Supreme Court na wakwa ahomejie mu no ye ma ne din se justice ne ya ma no injustice ene sen si aboni din se wono wo yetemuafo wo wie na dwuma pepepe na wanko yetemuafo wakwa ahomejie mu no wantimi afa na dwuma se temuafo no anko awie ye na injustice no eno no wakase de atoja se ena won hawo pan san se lawyer for ni pi na wonom nya akonya beduru so ho na wonom de womutumi no ayede ese wo te se na anu ada de esi ye bi eno no wakasa se ena nige pan no wakasa e de futo akwama lawyer for nketo afi na mo ba se munya tumi a mo hwe na mo nso tumi ni mu ye mo mfa tumi no enye de mo pe eno ne nsema wode tu de wakọ so kire nsanu ma hodo pi a yenkotie se de wosi eto ba efai.
Some of the judges we had were very good, very few. Others were the opposite of judges. And it is a great lamentation that we're forced to call them justices instead of injustices. So we're the very embodiment of injustice, sitting there pretending to be judges. These are real things. He is a living witness. Justice Annan was the direct opposite of those unfortunate ones.
Church for penny edema say I want them share your home bambosem so I was sentimental wakasana what did you just say and premu de a Ghana bind it to sentimentum I near my hold one bed the BCS said a bear bambo on sempa ebeti edgeon and I so was sentimentum no wakasana what did you just what I said ube pm was sentimentum one of the shall for craba and no a bench say no beboa said a bear and bambo and sem one of my say was a community bian and crobiano ebenya a soldier for back with Ranajua one enwe kuru nti sokopio for kuru medura najua hu sa soldier for anketo ne bi ene na mo wo bokuru ne ho ban no sa ena bepiem asantemantem se se de one be amakuru anketo akura kese akura dantam wa asantemantem de obi enya ne chefa wokoso kire nsani ma hodo kire nkuro potia one ebenya bi yenkotie nanu disema wode tuja.
I think we started this whole exercise with you, and what we witnessed today, or we are witnessing, you can bear with me, that is very, very frightening. Very, very frightening. So no wonder the regional minister who's leading the regional coordinating council or the regional security council, that from today, Wednesday, till the following month, there is no mining in the Joabin municipality. What we would want to see is reclaiming pits or lost or degraded lands. You know, as we are also on the field, we are gathering our intelligence, and we'll make sure the report gets to our superior and then know the next step.
Not as I be PM was antimantema titru mamponi jabeno, and ya the excavator soon crano, I was here to be a one person, so say, ye de one tabono ato, say, Bosome Baku, yes, you say, and Pessa Behu say, Galamse Kono, ye Pessi who say a brand no as a cry, ewo as antimantema, no munsem, and open ya to Nebuasia watching them. Now, once and from one on, and open you or no Freman, and where Ghana ni mapa, what to about Ghana, dear Ghana needed so cron. Wa bone bre nyina wa manone na wono na ofra kwanto mu ba obedru Ghana airport kotoka na ye friends Accra International Airport was Ghana for mama yan sole wakane mbo his excellency kanem nanado danko abedi e kire Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Baumia yan bo na baso etan say kane no wo free Ghana akwa manone a wo tu kwan no se no wo free manone ba anaso wo free Ghana e kwa na enkrata hodo ne processor wo be fam wono afa na you passport bra you voters ID bra you want health insurance na ye na wasi ene wotu kwan ya wase ba ne ntina wo Ghana card no wo beduru ya de ba akopa ye gye ye ne Ghana card aye no ye de kire afidie no so na tete kwenkwene epekema no na ese woni hu safe no wokofa eye visa ne passport won sense bi e wo kire se Ghana card no eye tirimu pa ba omi ade bai no abeba bua Ghana fo ye panti ye hwe ne embo mampanyi abedi e kire dada eye Dr. Mahmoud Baumia abaso sense Ghana card no abebua ne enkwa hwe abra wo si wo airport anu wo bom mampanyi dada abaso.
Ghana card way. From Chicago O'Hare. Me checking in with my Ghana card. Yeah, we some machine. And me that I do Washington. To Ghana. Yeah, you machine. Yeah, we some machine Ghana card. It's about me say oh yeah Ghana year. Mama the calling Ghana year. It is. What's it? Young pet. If we walk it, get it. Young pet. A pet walk it. America ba Ghana. It's Ghana abata mo hwebe.
Nese yempe enkoko nketenkete na afen so yempe 24-hour market ni yempe pressa probia ni nyina eye Ghana card ye friends digitalization nese ba omi ato aso no wo pese wo kire no ye begina sansen we so ahomekase no so tew ye ba p e de ye baba wrem e wo agopramase ye twen ho ba ene yentena. yo ebusuafo yesama mu na akwa aba edeba akokense mu nsem no anase yesama mu na akwa aba metre MIGTV so na ofa ya dusu eye akokense mu nsem na me amede Multimedia Ebrel Mr P obomidina na manana kra na mamemfa wonko nsem no so nyemre no ekoyie pa na mamemfa won hyase a Wayne Rooney brantie we enya asam keto akwa former Manchester United player, former England player se say there okoye coaching kakra job no but utimi se ankoye unua wa sa watapa ana wotwaye ana onyankopon ya adoma wetimi ekowura planetary work mu a se say no oye pandit he analyzes the game from the back na say enya sem keto akra oye adwuma edema BBC Sports na eno na wotre mu na okasafa branch ya friend Lionel Messi enya sam keto akra na kuntu kunino no osi wotre ma Messi the greatest ever player no Wayne Rooney ono no wahunu Wayne Rooney so ni Cristiano Ronaldo bobo na uka sansem we a obeya ma Manchester United for ebetimi edi wo ya pa na so Wayne Rooney trem a Messi the GOAT no Messi the greatest ever player na osi Messi debi obebobo obia no eye ne wanwa debi a Messi bebobo obia no eye na wodwe so won tiase at ni age no 39 years pa na wo hwese de Messi etimi control ball no osimi di ball no enye pepa enya serketo akra wo se de Messi etimi maintain this kind of performance at the highest level bia no ana say de osi consistent every single day no enya serketo akra ana osi Messi de yenya ni subiem da Messi once generational talent ebi emba biem enene nsam a Wayne Rooney ono so odi abetudwa na mepacho Wayne Rooney ho abiem no mepacho ono na osade nsam ya ba betudwa efa coach ya friend Thomas Tuchel ho na wotirema osi Thomas Tuchel yenka nokre ni mistakes and cause England for no na wotirema osi substitutions bi oyeye no what team no substitutions be na here offensive substitutions it was what trema eno players no etimi bo mo homoden ba nipa oye the prime suspect, the culprit behind England loss no for the semi-cup final no Thomas Tuchel ono na wentimi amboa ye na wotimi sisa ne tactics etimi ma pressure beda amoso Argentina etimi fa ho etimi to mo 2-1 ene England ekwa kombo 3rd and 4th enya asem keto ekura susu honum na message na England ho abiem ene de bigina England pa na mepato wotiremu impenifo ayenhwemu se England pe any team semi finals yebo World Cup tournament mu wotimi share first goal still na wotimi lose we England pe any team wotimi share first goal ewo 21st century mu anya sem keto akra will say etimi lose we that was the year 2018 and our face so no 2026 enti on eno so no eno so ye nsem impenifo ayenhwehwemu mepacho omoso ede elsom ya mepacho mesusu mejeja mu esoso ewo honom na Mohamed Kudus mo Kudus no Kudus enya sem keto akra na mepacho mebebon kai se Kudus ye the pre-season workout no ekusu ekosu still now no or recover from the long term injury mepacho otimi yanya enokra na etimi kra ambwa Ghana Black Stars etimi amano ankopie mu World Cup tournament na se na eno na oye workout ni kakra no say no work na say no game no it makes a jack a door boy enya sem keto akra ena oyi nkeche kakra na wo sisa dance move boogie enya sem keto akra ene ne nsem anu so afi oba yankohwe Mohamed Kudus abra na oyi nkeche enya sem keto akra Anya asem keto akura na se Muhammad Kudus bugi enya asem keto akura ai na Kudus a okura uni masasa wote semia enya asem keto akura esoso e wo honom na opinion friend Christopher Nimle a sports journalist kese bako e wa Ghana ha say aba betutu bi pa na wotirima wo say ono de Carlos Correa here o support no obema ne support na o de ne support anaso obetan na ti o de na ho ade yen ne support na ebetan na ti nanso say ono de won gindi say he is the right man for the job na so wotirima onye the right person onye ni power obetimi ama Black Stars no akonanim ene ne nsem a coach Christopher Nimle e de etu dwa yenkotie bi mbra.
I will support Carlos Queiroz, but I don't think he's the right man. Because, look, I've watched him for so many years. His style of football
doesn't suit us.
Would not suit us.
No.
That is one thing. You see, we are all talking about project. The way he plays his game, that is not the Ghanaian DNA. So again, he's a defensive-minded coach. We don't play our football like that. It was important we brought somebody like him for the World Cup. That I supported. But in the long term, per his methods, is going to take a lot away from our team. Because the way we play our game, we are very expressive. He was expressive. The Ghanaian player should be allowed to express himself. The Ghanaian player should be mimicking what the Spanish team is doing. They're used to do it.
Ebusuafo enya asem keto akra esusu ehono coach Christopher Nimle ana ono susu watutu bi no na se wotiremu a ase coach ne tactics no de bia ma boys na ye pare ma ye tare ma ye twan se twingam no omuntimi express omo ana de bia o ma pack bus no omugu etiro se sardine no de bia ntino Antoine Semeyo onya boy a ontimi se na afanya bibisa ontimi express ne huye so what is the bia akoye defense na defensive work na more eno ne nsem a coach Christopher Nimle esoso dia ababetu dua na me pacho abusuafo make out say ha say MIG TV online so YouTube ahwefo mon comment mon like mon subscribe na mon share na ha say ana me de akokense no nsem na ebesi me a me di dwumedi oncha Mr P Obodina na manane enya asem keto akra na ye kode na ye ko enije mu nsem Miss Cannibal eno no oba ope oba Ghana hanina otete ne ho pa enya asem keto akra Miss Cannibal ene bedi kan eti no munta yetuku ye basisi a
Media ne akoto Teresa yeto akase no so dia na mede mo bo eremu enije ensem na ye bo eremu anana poku ashi a wo ye artist manager osaye entertainment industry consultant no wo de ensem bi aba betudwa wa say Ghana for ha say no say obi a celebrity chese we famous chese to say Emiria brobe mo lewe mu ejako mu ana chese Ghana for dodo na ani edi wo machi ye pa omontari hwe wo mu nua ne die mu nyina die be hu bia Ghana for ebeka wose se Ghana for yesa na omo so mu ye dipa omo so omo be feel bad nti enwoma ye no ma bia na ebehu a wo se ye kan omo bi wo hwa ya nya abote kakra esan se omo so omo wo nipa omo wo abusua nti ye bibia na wo se ye hu a ye nka na mmom ye hu bibi kwa na se enyam kokora na se betimi anka ye from okokom ne nka chom dance ye be ba public na bu ho be hu artist bi na so be hu celebrity bi na Ghana ni bi na odi na teme trouble no entire bi a wo share na se ne ye bi obeye wo public no sesa no mani na ya na top pressure e ma wo mo yeah to aso akosua e Japan a wo ye high life musician say high life nyuntuni ankasa o den se bi betu ja kire say Ghana for especially media personalities say emra so say munya akonya se mo pese mo interview man so pese mo bisa me questions bi wo ho a e ya munya abotre bisa me questions say fa menyuntuo mu nko a na questions say fa me ankasa mabrabo anase mawari nsensem mu de me so ya montwe mu efri ho mabrabo ne mawari nsensem de e me ankasa me ho ansem enti ehu hia se mu bisa mo sa se mu nya akonya na se pese mu bisa me questions ya mu bisa me questions a e fa akonya entertainment industry ni si ko se na me si e bo me ho ne ewom na emom questions say fa mawari ho me ankasa me ho ana me ma ho de ya Ghana for montwe mu ho efri ho ekra yeah, to us on your call Ghanaian rapper a friend awa de a chopper kesiepa ma family any medical any Ghana musician be was say wa form woman now what see omo enanso was say kaneno na family na danfo papa just any chocho mocho ankasa na emire bibi esi 2019 e wa nyuma na your friend ekuapim polo na omo mienu na boy was say edu music video no na wosene family 500 cedi senka wombra na kan music video no ono so embepiem wo ho chese wamba wamba no na woseka ofa fon frɛ family adens na wamba adendie na si wo kwan wanya sao eno kodi na social media so na chese wodidi na tama akoko aketoa awumu panyinti wodidi na tama na kwasa na jimi nyina ma na ho ena ma family subu fie na 5 million na de sene no de na de sene ne back o se fi ho na adamfofo na yonkofa papa na da on family ntem no eseye wo se no so o sa ne medical so nya kasakasa kitu bi enu nti e ma na nyom music career ni nyina ase ye agiegu aye basanti ese de o de Ghana fo nyina se o mu enti ni na mu no mo pa na choboni a waye especially family pa ne medical de o ye bone kese party omo fa omo bone enche wo mo esan so mu bi se o ya akola na impo akola se wo se bi okwaja na egu wo nanso aye hohoro ye ntwa ento entwene ye to aso na me wo Celestine Donko on de bia unim se on de awale hu nsem na de bia oka wasa de awale hu nsem bi asaba wase hwe na Ghana efo mema se wo kwaware oba hwe no wan nyina awale no so emu ema amfa se bi kwase nso se obebe ma bi wo ha wale oba onim se wato na wi wode ahene hye na ase ka wahye na asan onim se wawie na ne sa wato na se na ntwie de opade bia na ode ne ye kankan ne mpaso agrodie se oba ne hoye se oba ne yale se oba ne tie ne ye wonfa ho kankan so ono ankasa akasa me pese me di mpaso agrodie wonfa ho se o kitchen pokod be ma wo adwaye pod be mo do hia ne se oba wo beba wo ne mama no se yesa enye krakra wo se ansa na oba ma wawale oba ne pokod na kofi no wo se oba ne tie asese ma tie ase me pese me ne wudi empaso agro nanso oba ne kase de bia be ma wum de so aware ne be woni aho akwanya bia wo ne ho se wotimi force no na Ghana hasa crime ra kase krati ase wo wale wo yele kwa na se wo force no wo empaso agro Ghana emra no etimi sorry na etimi achi wutum enti ya na mema no ya montwe memo yeri na moni mu omo edi nkomo odo ye wodo na me ni uhia no star na me ya no oni gye ho kuntumu gye no oni gye ho anase oni gye ho ana me ka se pagya na ye wo ya osesa muta epencha wo mo na se muta ni wo mudi nkomo ebe bo mo mahu se we me de ye me yele na ni gye ho we me de ye me yele wo mpe enti next time no wa anya sade no because ni butimi fu na se wo report a wo ho ebetimi achew pa yet also near called Benna Boy, as you or Nigeria singer, a chess and Nigerian to me at Kessian Casa was a songwriter. And our non consonant me Aji Grammy, the Grammy, and I just say, I want Kessia pa, and how non qua and it's me. Ajin and I knew more time you meet to say Afro beats, reggae, dance or or no more to me, not just a baby on the or say Afro beats or on the or dance or show reggae or show, no, just say. Oya nipa bi Africa has nyumtuni ota ebo ne ho emodin am kasa na ade bi a wo US a friend music chart Billboard o say e Billboard kese o say chart abam ne akwai say school no say bi bar chart na say sa amanya says na say kofinya wana o say amade ne kwaso sa pepepe na o say sa Billboard so ande enyum wonnyuma ye bo country bebre bo onyum pa chese nya Ghana ha nkwa so anyum tuni o Ghana ha se ne se Ghana ha fo bo kura nya de be koso ni se Ghana ha ne amaman so bebre na etietie onyuma e ma wo so chat no ayeden akosoro pa na sa chat we na wone Burna Boy ene Shakira a we Colombia ni a ono so yanyum tuni na FIFA World Cup yo mu de nyum bi bai a na e fe no da title no da sa anyum no World Cup song pa o chese billboard we o see every week bia we number 1 Burna Boy number 1 o see sa chat we so de musician bi eni ho anase nyum tuni bi eni o free Africa o da sa billboard no so na Burna Boy nko ana ne din e da so na chese ye ba Africa ye pe best musician and as artist of free Africa the NHS number 1 Burna Boy NHS Africa had the king no amano we na ha na de anije mu ensensem ni na ebeba media ne akoto Teresa bra Ramsey didi aka nyina ebeto amoso mayentwa ye ho enkomra
Yabara Mr. P ase na afenso Miss Cannibal so omode yeko agudie mu nsem so na afenso agopnama mu nsem ni ada won so wase se atwan ye me age abofo nkrato ebai ye de kase ne pompon so nyina ba ne ka ho se entema hodo etimi to odwa wo kase no bi ene se mampanyi ena maprobo kopie mu fra mantem so aboye wura okujeto ablakwa aba so se wono ena aprempuntu ma papa e de abra fra mantem fo na wo mampanyi kro no nsemu nanei ukopie mu ewo etuapon tongu eno so wo fra mantem watifido mantem wo na wode atuja wode aso abofo ma wo kire se 24 hour market wo bon wode wurunum wonom ebeda wonom chef of kra ye ba be so ase na wo san foforo mu no ekopie mu Accra High Court ni nyina ne se na no ada ba bi ode nsan betu dwa se mampanyi ede etumasi dwadie bi ene be pere tumi eye moja mu adwuma no ene Accra High Court achese wo kwakodam afe baako ede asomade asua ade afiri sansema wode betu dwa no ho na wonsan foforo mu no osoafo a wono so hwe aduane wonsam so Food and Agricultural Minister Owura Eric Opokun so de albetu jate se se de wonom anya esen baako eye pick up esen baako ena afen so motorcycle no aduonu I know every easy group company so wonom nje no mo fansem nyame adoma eye best farmer awards na mo ba bedie no wonom ade achekuafo a wonom benya sa abodin no we ekasa nsem ahodo pi ho na ebe som se enwere no nsia mu kase ebo okenkanfo eye me e ma dodo bribie wo chirika de super duper international man asraka se enkoma production team DJ Chioma Friday Lord Mr. Eric and afenso DJ Sharp Miss Diana Donko DJ Protocol Atia Donko Cecilia wanyum na boy eti dom ena kase wani hunu bia wasonso eti bi nyuma konso boy asene disika eso ma kase etimi ba so ye krado na Quadros Group of Companies wonom ena so yasene nyumre ya kase ebi etimi du aboboa no yeda ase sawoje bre na hye ena nyumre no nsia kase bo nyame adoma da se na ebese de ahia yakrao